So the deal with this bad boy here is a 93 GMC Suburban. I bought it out of Oklahoma. Actually, ironically, the original owner, one owner truck by the way, lived like freaking 2 miles from the shop I'm at when I'm there. So I bought it to be like a more regular little brother for the Escalade. And last year when all the streetcar takeover stuff started ramping up, I kind of went a direction really quickly and I was never around, so I didn't get to work on it. But got all kinds of parts back there from LMC truck to get this thing not looking like this anymore. The point is, my dad had a white 95 Suburban, which is kind of like the origin of my obsession with Suburbans, and I want to make this one kind of like a tribute to that thing. So I got like the 95 grill and stuff for it too from LMC, with exception to a cowl hood. I want it to look just like my dad's. This is the shop. Now this is not mine, obviously not mine. This Rolls Royce is actually the owner of this whole property. He lives here, so when I left he decided to pull his rolls in here, because why not? We got Sunbeam over there too. That's also his car. That thing's pretty fun to drive around. It's really slow, but I like it. It's like a go-kart. This is it. This is where the magic happened. This is where the Escalade was built. 100% all built right in here by me, and a couple of my friends towards the end came to help. Got a lot of memories in this place. One of those motors is going to end up in the Suburban. That's an aluminum 5.3 from a Avalanche that had a DOD failure, and that is the 6.0 that I bought for the Monte Carlo. Put it in there and then took it out to put the 6.2 in whenever that became available for the Escalade. So this thing's got like a rowdy NA cam in it with BTR springs and all that. I think I might throw that into the Suburban just to get it going and have a driver, but I don't know. I mean, this is kind of the bread and butter for a turbo motor. That's an aluminum 5.3 with the 243 heads. Like, it's all there. Now, that thing, it's called a Lund Windjammer, and my dad had one of those on his back in the day, and I was able to find one of these via like a GMT 400 group on Facebook. I put up a picture of it, my dad's old one, and I was like, what is this thing? Because I want one. And somebody said, that's a Lund Windjammer. I have one, and you can have it if you pay for shipping. And I was like, dude, I'm so down, because they're discontinued. And obviously this one is quite faded, but it's, you know, straight out of the JC Whitney catalog. Probably where my dad got it from, I don't know. He said it helped keep the back window clean on long trips, because back then the Suburbans didn't have wipers. Now I'm gonna do a tour video of my trailer, with the living quarters trailer up there, before I sell it. That's the one I've been living in for the last 9 months, basically, or continuously for 9 months, but more than that, because I bought it last June and I was barely ever home after that came about. So let's see. I have no idea if this thing's gonna be dead or not. I haven't even owned it long enough to know how it responds to sitting for a long time, so we'll see. Oh yeah, it's dead. See, we got the only mod this thing has. I don't know what it's barking at, but we're gonna try to start it anyway. Just cause we can. Oh, cat. Oh. Dang it. Well, I'll get it fired up in a minute here, but this interior is like mint. Mint. I mean, it's a little worn out up there, and common, like, you know, someone put silicone on this, it looks like it melted or something. But like, this thing is like, look at that. Does that look like a 334,000 mile seat to you? Because I don't think so. It's prime. Spare tire and everything's still back there. And the cool part is, I paid 1,800 bucks for this beauty right here. And it runs and drives just great. Or it did. before I parked it, and it died, and got a flat tire there. But somebody went through, and it's got like all new bushings and stuff on the sway bar. Like it's nice. The 26-year-long original owner of this thing, they, I guess, decided to freaking paint it with dirt or something, but it they did the important stuff and kept it in mechanical order. So we got the old dually pulled up here with some jumper cables, and we're gonna get this Suburban fire up one way or another, throw some air in the tire, and who knows, maybe I'll take it to the gym just for old time's sake and see if it still works. I don't know. Don't ask about the stroller. I'm not totally sure how that got there. So, all right. Got her all hooked up. Let her run for a couple minutes just to throw some beams in there, just for extra safety and tree insurance, whatever. See if it works. Oh, come on. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like freaking put a 2x4 on the pedal of the truck to get the RPMs up. It'd help if I had some friends out here to help me, but I don't. Oh yeah. I doubt that did anything, but we could try. I just wanted to make noise, that's all. That almost worked. What are the odds this thing is the right length to wedge in here? Not enough. We're gonna need something else. Balsa wood. It's not balsa wood, but this is the wood that me, Cooper, and Adrian used to fix the SCT tent when it got all messed up in Bradenton. Cool. Well, it's a little bit higher than I wanted to, but we'll see if that works. Well, no. You know, I really thought that was gonna work, and I was gonna be like, I'm a mad scientist, but that didn't work. Don't try this at home, kids. Hell yeah. Actually, maybe you should try this at home, kids, because it works. Just saying. Just so you can get a better look at the debauchery. Now I don't want you to get jealous here, but I just noticed something pretty cool. Alright, keep your eye on this speedometer here. I'm gonna unlock the door. Whoa! Dang! Let's see how fast we go. No, we can get it. No, can't go 50. I tried. Oh, no. So that front tire needs a valve stem and is most definitely leaking right now. But I'm gonna take the old hog for a spinner on the block just to juice up the battery. I know this is just pretty wild having a solid like 180 horsepower in a TVI 350. What I will say, the GoPro is not on a suction cup right now. It's on a tripod sitting on the dash, and I'm going over like really bumpy stuff, and it's not even moving. So if that doesn't tell you how plush the suspension is on this thing, I'm not sure what would, honestly. Got a little bit of a rough item going on. It does that until it warms up and then it clears out. See if you can hear this airbox mod here. Camera's still not moving, by the way. Sorry you had to see that. The rattling is not the camera, it's these water bottles here. I'm vehemently defending the suspension on this because it is awesome. Oh, shit. There it goes. I'm stupid. Let's try that again. I just won't turn. The AC does work in this thing. It's I think it's just like low on refrigerant. It needs to be recharged. All right, so you saw the G-force of the turning. Oh, look at this whole plane right here. I'm not sure what that is. Anybody knows anything about planes? Maybe like a military plane of some kind, maybe like World War I or II. I don't know. That's cool though. So turning, knock this thing off. We're gonna give it speeds. Oh, it actually did tip over. All right, 40, 45, 50, 55. You can like hear it kind of like, it's kind of got a little mess or something. Get off. Ah, makes my speed go up. Officer, I don't know how fast I was going because on the third honk it jumped up. Like freaking trophy trucking out here. Nice. Back it up, put it back where it was. This thing is so dead, it wouldn't even lock the doors again when I shut it off and tried to like turn the key. And this tire is almost flat again, so yeah, needs a little love. It'll get it though. Hope you liked the intro to the old burb, Uncle George. I'm actually at Dylan Peacock's house in Florida Panhandle, Pensacola area, because he's got a really cool regular cab, short bed, 4x4 OBS Chevy truck, Turbo LS, and known him for a few years because of that. And I kind of stopped here on the way somewhere doing some editing. I actually recorded the video you just watched a few weeks ago, back when I was back home before I got a haircut too. So yeah, stay up to date with what's going on. We post a lot more stuff, just more the day-to-day. It doesn't have to be super impactful or whatever, but it'll just be a nice documentation of what's going on. You'll always be up to date, and hopefully I can get the Suburban some attention at some point. I just don't know when, because the whole Monte Carlo carport thing, and now insurance is covering that fixing, but there's also things that I got to come out of pocket for, because like there was a little bit of rot under the window and behind the back tires and stuff, and no better time to do that now than when they're already in there doing all of it. So that car is gonna be next on the chopping block, because when it comes back, it's gonna be freaking perfect. And toss a transmission or something in that whenever I'm able to, and go do some ripping with that thing, and then we can do the Suburban. I promise, it's coming.